someone, you do a sanction screening on someone and you don't identify any information, it doesn't automatically mean that there might not be anything else wrong. So context matters. They might, for example, not be doing things in line with their transaction profile, and you might have more questions to ask. So it's about having that understanding of really understanding your customer in the real sense of it to ensure that you make the right decision. So
yes, and if I may add, I think for Axioma and because we were in small markets, small territories, people know each other. That's a huge benefit. It's a benefit because then if a person you're onboarding, for a company you're onboarding, you can have more access to, and you can our clients can create a context more easily compared to a big country where you need more information from open source or other type of third parties. So I think that indeed because we get that question often from top executives at our clients or even board members sometimes, that okay, if they pass the screening, there's nothing wrong. And my immediate answer within seconds is no. There's always the risk. Risk is not something, from my background as a risk manager, also you cannot ever tell someone that risk is zero, because there's always the risk. What you can do is mitigate it as much as possible in 2026 by staying dynamic and looking at everyday behavior and creating a baseline for that client, which you created at the beginning, but how does during the duration of time the behavior change compared to that baseline? And those are the triggers, the outliers that you need to dig deep down.
Yeah, and just to add that, Sarah, because of course I talk to clients who are always looking for a resolution to this, and this is always a question that they ask, that can you just solve it for us, give us a yes or a no, and then you're put in such a tricky situation that okay, if I say yes, they'll go with that, right? And if I say no, they will not buy. So that's of course something that the industry, my industry peers also need to understand, that the solutions that we have currently, they need to evolve, right? And they need to become more understandable in a situation that what is behind the user, right? Not just the name itself, but what are their patterns, what are their behaviors.